Hey guys, so it's been a couple days since I've made a video, and I've actually had this one planned out for a couple days, but I've been pretty busy, and I figured I might as well do it outside. The first time I actually went to try to make it, I got rained out, and that's okay, because this video is going to be about positive thinking, and I'm gonna give you guys an example right now of what this video is gonna be about. So I could have sat there and pouted about how, I got rained out trying to make a video, and it's been a few days and I want it to be uploaded, at whatever day, and it's this day. But instead, now I can think positively and be like, okay, well, I had a couple days to, really think about what I wanted to say on the video to make sure that, I wouldn't miss anything. So with that being said, when you think positive, a lot of people just say think positive and they leave it at that. That's kind of vague, and there's more to the picture than that, and I don't think a lot of people realize it. So when you think positively, a lot of times that leaves people to, when they do think negatively, they start beating themselves up and going in the past 10 seconds and beating themselves up in their head, and then it leads a snowball effect where you're thinking more negative thinking, and it's bad, and you don't need to do that. Excuse me if I'm out of breath. I was carrying Aries around the yard for a while, and he's really heavy. So first of all, there's two sides of every situation when you look at something. There's the negative side and the positive side, depending on your perception. Now, right off the bat, it's okay to think negative thoughts sometimes. We are human. Negative thoughts come into our brain. It is unhuman of us to try to make it so we never have negative thoughts. It's an unrealistic standard that we put upon ourselves. So right off the bat, it's okay to think negatively sometimes. But this is where it's important. Right after you think something negative, you need to cover it with something positive, and then make it a positive thing, and move on from it. You don't need to keep thinking negatively about it and dwell on it and things like that. That's where it gets bad. So for an example, we came out here, it's been raining, and Aries went right for the puddle. The big puddle, right? And for a second, I'm like, oh, damn. He is getting his Velcro shoes all wet. He has pants on. He is soaking wet in the puddle. And I'm thinking about how for the next, how many days, 3 days, I'm going to have to bring his shoes outside in the sun every single day to dry them off, right? And then I'm like, oh, no, that's a negative thought, It's okay to have negative thoughts. So, but I had to cover it with something positive, right? And I'm looking at him, and he's just happy and giggling and just playing with his car in the puddle. And I'm like, you know what? He is happy right now. I am gonna let him play in the puddle. He's already wet. It's okay. Go ahead, play in the puddle. He's smiling. He's giggling. I'll just sit and watch you. So immediately I turned into something positive. Moving on. I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna, have it bother me. It's okay. He's having fun, and that's what matters. So, now that you guys get the basic idea, I'm going to kind of let you guys in on a little secret. It's not really a secret. I mean, I just don't think a lot of people have really realized it and really, put two and two together. When you think positively or think negative, it leads to more negative or more positive thoughts. And it's, when you're looking at a ball in the sun, and the sun's on one side and the dark side, if you focus on one side, you're not really going to realize what's on the other side. You're going to be focusing on the one side, and you're not going to see what's on there. So if you're only thinking about the negative, you're not really going to even see the positive at all. And that's where you go into the spiral of negative thinking constantly, and it seems like nothing's positive when no, you're just not looking at that side, and it's not coming to you. These positive thoughts, because you're only seeing the negative. So this, I had at one point had my hands on a bunch of Jordan Belfort training. if you guys do not know who Jordan Belfort is, give me a second, buddy. I'm locking it. He likes to play in the car. He is the guy who the movie The Wolf on Wall Street is based off of. Right, and I had like 10-15 hours of training on his sales technique on my computer. I got like halfway through it and realized it's not for me. Anyway, and so, in part of it, he said to look at everything in the room that is blue, right? He said, gave us like 15 seconds, soak up everything in the room that's blue. Told us to close our eyes. And now said, now what in the room's red? And then like, obviously I'm sitting there going like, I don't know, I can think of like maybe 2 things, and then he had you open your eyes and actually look for the things that are red, and there's so much more than you actually realize. And it's like, oh wow. And that's, if you're only thinking negative, you're not going to see the positive stuff. You're just not going to see it because you're not focusing your attention on it. And this is so important, you guys. So you have to look for the positive in things. You have to actually decide, I'm going to be positive today, and stick to it. Be positive, think about the positive side of stuff. So that is my short video for the day. Hopefully I kind of had you guys open your mind a little bit and look at it from a different perspective than you normally do, and hopefully help you guys realize how important it actually is to be positive. And just try this today. Decide today that you're going to be positive. And every situation that comes up, be negative. Don't beat yourself up for thinking negatively about it. Just, turn it into something positive and move on. So, yeah, see you guys in the next video.